Yo, look. Yo, look over there. Somebody is sleeping in this morning. What's up with that? Let me try to sleep in and see what'll happen. Woo! I'd get in big trouble. Big trouble. Probably fired, but at least written up. I can tell you that. I'd at least get written up. The alarm system is waiting on me first thing this morning. Got a big day in the garden today. As most of y'all know, they've been keeping up with us. I've been babying these onions. First time I've ever grown onions like this. Gonna harvest them today. I'm excited. But first, let's feed this alarm system. Come on, y'all, come on. Better get over there, cantaloupe. I'm gonna miss out. Good morning, ladies. Fifi still got her big udders. Hopefully she'll start drying out soon. Here you go, Bootsy. You want one, Bo? Come on, Bo. Come on, Bo. Come on, Bo, hurry. There you go. We're going to pull the fence at the new farm. The garden / new pig fence. Look out, girls. You gotta get out of the trough. Joe. What's up, big boy? What's up, big boy? Huh? Here you go, Tip. Here you go, buddy. Tip, you gonna let Topper eat yours? Come on, Tip. Come on, Tip. Come on, Tip. Come on, Tip. Get it, Tip. Look, Tip. Tip. Haha, got it. Let's see what's happening over here in Silky Land. Y'all's waters look good this morning. You guys' waters look good. Tucker has been sleeping in here at night. Look. Tuck. Tuck loves the hay trailer. Almost like every morning I come in here, Tucker's in here. What's up, ladies? What's up, girls? What's up, girls? Ready for some hay? Come on. Come on. Come and get it. I tell y'all, Tucker sure has been enjoying y'all's hay. Probably just as much as y'all have. Except for different reasons. Come on, boys. Come get you some hay. Come on. Alright, guys. That should do you. Whoa, Joe. What's up with that, Joe? Huh? Haven't shown y'all the hydrangea garden and the guacamole hosta lately, but look how big it's gotten. Huge. And look at the hydrangeas coming on. Ooh, looking good. Just beautiful. Boy, they're really gonna put on the show this year. They got a ton of blooms. Way more than I think I've ever seen. Love it. What's up, Nug? Give me a high five this morning? All right. Come on out, big timer. Go stretch your legs out. I'm gonna fill up these waters. All right. Let's see what's going on in the nursery. There's y'all's water. Y'all need some feed. Alright, little ones. There y'all go. Boy, look at the pretty silkies in here. And showgirls. And sizzles. And frizzles. What's up? Yeah. I don't know what to call you. Honestly, I really don't. Y'all are some crazy looking chickens. I'm just gonna be flat honest with you. Crazy. You're crazy looking. There's no doubt. ACDC. I just heard Nugget fly by. What are you doing, Turbo? You can't come running in here now. They're fencing in here. Look at him panting. What you panting for? How many miles you get in this morning? Huh? Good morning, ladies. You know what? I have never seen you before. I know who that is. But sir, you, I just don't know who you are. You are a crazy looking rooster. Alright, girls. I'll let y'all have at it this morning. For the Thomas fans out there, before they start asking, where's Thomas? I hadn't seen Thomas. Hadn't seen Thomas in a long time. Is he okay? Thomas is okay. But we had to do something different. We kind of have to figure something out. Especially something temporary to keep Thomas safe. No. What's up, buddy? Thomas and Scott, for some reason, have gotten where they do not like each other at all. So they've been fighting. And actually, Scott got the best of Thomas middle of last week. We put Thomas in this chicken pen for now. Got him doctored up. He's way better. He's fine now. Y'all just heard him gobbling. He's strutting. And I put some mulch in here. I got him a roof on here. And I let him stay in there for a little bit. And I was gonna let him out. But do y'all see this right here? This is where Scott paces back and forth. I have no idea why all of a sudden Thomas is 3. Scott's 4 or 5, somewhere around there. Thomas has been here for 2 years. I think that's right. At least 2 years. And never had an issue at all. But all of a sudden, man, they have just been going at each other. And I just don't want nothing to happen to Thomas. I don't want him to get hurt. Scott's got a lot bigger spurs than Thomas has got, believe it or not. And Scott's a lot more agile than Thomas. That big tail may fool you, but Scott's a lot more athletic versus Thomas. Thomas isn't agile. He's a big old fat turkey. And so he's not as agile as Scott is. And so Scott's been getting the best of him. So I had to separate them. I'll figure something out. We may get some more panels for one of these coops. We got that one, and we got that one over there. And we may do that and stretch it out and give him some more room until we get moved over there. Or we let him out supervised, which we'll probably do that too. Just kind of keep those guys separated. We love both of them, and we don't want nothing to happen to either one of them. Scott, I'm talking about you. Yes, sir. And Scott's never shown any aggression towards any other animal here, so that's, I don't know. Strange how it just all of a sudden started happening. Speaking of turkeys, I'm in the barn. This is a little chicken coop brooder we have in the barn. And these are those 2 blue slates that that somebody gave me, Carl. I don't know if you remember how little those things were. We hadn't shown them in a few weeks. They've gotten so big. Beautiful too. Now we're only gonna keep the females. If we have a tom, we'll have to rehome it. And here are two turkeys that Mary called hatched. And the same thing with these guys. If they are tom, we'll have to rehome them and keep the females. Breezy. We don't really get much wind down here. That's man. But check out these onions. They are ready. You can see that the tops have died back, starting to fall over. This one's actually starting to bloom. See the tops over? They are ready. That's how you know your onions are ready to harvest. Tops are starting to fall over, starting to die back a little bit. Let's get to harvesting. Now the thing about onions is you gotta let them cure. You want that outside to dry out and get papery, and that's what's gonna preserve them for a lot longer. So we want to make sure that they're cured. So what I'm gonna do is I've already checked the weather, and no chance of rain for several days. Matter of fact, it's like 7 or 8 days straight with no rain. So I'm gonna harvest them. I'm just gonna let them sit out here in the sun and let them start curing. And I'll watch them, but I think I need to hang them up or anything like that, then I'll regroup. And this is my first time ever growing large sweet onions. I have failed every single time. The reason why I failed was I was growing the wrong onion. These are short day onions. Depending on where you live, you need to figure out which onion you need. We grow short day onions here in the South because our winters have short days. Now, as the further you go up, the longer your days get. So you need to Google. There's a map. It's easy to find, and it'll tell you which area that you're in. The other thing I was doing is I was going to the feed store and buying onions there, and then I would buy that little slips or onion plants all wrapped up with a rubber band. And number one, you don't know how long them things been sitting there. You don't know what variety they are. So I always failed at growing them. These I started in seed trays, and they were tiny. The seeds were tiny, they were tiny. And I'm gonna tell you, my confidence level was not very high at that point. But I got them in here, got them planted. Thing is don't plant them too deep. Other mistake that I was doing was I was not keeping the dirt away from the bulb. If you do not keep the dirt away from that bulb, that dirt will suppress it and they won't get as big. When it starts warming up and springtime's here, kind of watch it and you'll see that bulb start forming, and you just kind of rake the dirt around away from it. It's got a big root system on the bottom, so they should be fine. So that was the reasons why I failed at growing onions and why these were successful. So let's harvest them. I mean, that's a monster. Look at that thing. Wow. Look at this one, y'all. Look how big that one is. I mean, we got some monsters. Oh, they're gonna eat good. I can tell you right now, I already want some onion rings. I want some onion rings. I love some onion rings. Mrs. Cog Hill said that she saw a recipe for a blooming onion, so you know she's excited about doing one of them. Which I like blooming onions too. The ones we don't eat right away and we want to save, we'll put some up, kind of like we do our garlic, which is our garlic right over here. And I'll put it in a brown paper sack and put it in a cool area. But what I'll do with the other ones is that we'll chop them up and put them in the Harvest freeze dryer. And that way we can put them in mason jars, and when we need to use some to cook with, we can just grab a handful of them out and put them in the dish, and voila, we got fresh onions that have been freeze dried. I'm pretty excited about this. You know, when you haven't been able to do something and you finally get it, you know, makes me giddy, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get up to the house, let y'all see that Hookbill, and let Mary Carl talk to y'all about that. And then we're gonna get ready to go over to the new farm, start working on that garden fence. Hopefully get that sucker pulled today and get it ready before the 2 new pigs we got coming. All right, so it finally hatched. This is the hookbill duck. Look at his beak. So it's hooking down, and that'll get more and more hooked, won't it?
Yes. This is Venus. She or he is the Dutch hookbill. They are extremely rare because at one time duck eggs were like extremely important, and people wanted duck eggs instead of chicken eggs, and then chicken eggs were more important than duck eggs, so the duck egg wanting just declined. And so hookbills kind of just went nowhere. People didn't want duck eggs anymore, and the hookbill waterways, because they were raised in these big waterways.
Oh, really?
And they became polluted. And just declined. Their population just declined.
So there's not many of these out there right now, right?
Right now. And
but they're on the rise.
Yes. This is a golden snowy hookbill. Or harlequin. It's like a Welsh harlequin duck, except it's got a really neat hookbill.
Now, they're hard to hatch is what we found out.
Yes.
We had 16 eggs. We had 3 that actually tried to hatch.
3 pipped.
3 pipped, and this one hatched. We had several that were not fertile, and just several that didn't hatch.
Yeah.
Okay. But we do have one, which is great.
Yes.
That's one more in the world that wasn't here earlier.
Yeah. And what I noticed is its beak's changing colors.
It is changing colors, isn't it?
At first it was just a solid pink with a little black dot on the end.
Now it's getting way black.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It is.
Oh, Venus, you're a pretty duck. And that bill is so crazy. It is, it'll get a lot more hooked than that. Isn't that weird? How
it just hatched.
Yeah.
You can't even tell.
You couldn't even tell it,
But something weird is their nostrils are in the middle of their beak.
Oh, and a regular duck's not, right?
Right.
Where is it on a regular duck?
On, like, right up next to their face.
Oh, wow.
And also when it hatched, its beak was like that long. And it was so funny looking because it was just weird.
Right.
But I can definitely distinguish it from the other little
ducks. Yeah, you can really tell.
It's really easy to see that crazy purple hook bill.
Yeah, it is. All right there, Venus. Hope you get to be big and strong, and we'll see you later. Beach, we're headed over to the new land. Gonna finish putting that fence up, but girl, did you do a nosedive in the mud? You don't ever get in the mud. My gracious. Alright, so we just showed up here on the 40 and fixing to start pulling some fence. Hopefully this goes smoothly. So we had a terrible day yesterday.
Is that how you describe it?
Yeah, we
terrible?
went. It was
awful.
It was awful. We went all the way to the property. Well, we first stopped at a place to talk to somebody about windows and doors for the new house. We stayed there about an hour, got the information we needed. So then we headed to the property to pull the fence, which was one of the main reasons we went to the new farm. And got over there, and right off the bat, Mrs. Cog Hill realized she forgot the tractor key. And so I was like, well, I think we can pull it without the tractor. I'll just do it another way. And so went to start pulling the fence and realized I forgot the tools. I didn't have any tools, no hammers, no wire cutters, no nothing. So today we're regrouping. We came on home. We were a little upset at first, but then we were like, you know what? There ain't a darn thing we can do about it. So no sense of being upset. We put our lip back in, started smiling, started talking about house designs and colors, and by the time we got home we were good. So we're gonna regroup and try it again. This time I made a detailed list of what we needed, and I think we got it all, don't you?
I think so.
I think we're gonna get it pulled today.
I hope so. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
That's right. Alright.
Do you want to get that charger?
Yeah, I'll grab the charger.
Just so we can have it over here?
What about the pig feeder? Me grab it too?
Yeah.
Oh, Scott. I hear you, Scott. Load it up. Let's try this again. Some days are just better than others, right?
That's right. Today's going to be better than yesterday
That's
was.
right. Alright, so we are here. Mrs. Cog Hill's gonna go get the tractor. And hopefully this time we can get this sucker pulled. Alright, it was a moment of truth. We cut it. And steel tight. So being our first for real fence, I'm kind of proud of ourselves right now. Still got a little ways left,
I
but
see you got a blister.
it's okay. It's okay. It's a good blister. Be a happy blister. Alright, let's do this side. Cut it. It's a moment of truth.
I'm going to cut it. I put
Is it
up
gonna
and I
work?
cut it.
Is it gonna work?
Where you want me to cut it?
Cut it right here.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
With this thing, right?
Right there. Let me do it? There you
Nope.
go. That top one's the hardest.
Huh?
The top one's the hardest.
Oh, yes, it was.
The rest of them are easy.
Voila! Got it. Bingo!
And we're still tight. So it's the fence is still tight. We got to get it up on the T-post, but it is tight, so we didn't lose any tension. That's what we wanted. What you think about our fence building skills now? I feel like we can build these all day long now.
I don't know about all day long, because we got some upper 90s coming next week, so
We do. We're talking like 97 degrees next week.
they said it's like a record high.
Whew.
So I'm glad this fence is up.
Yeah.
Although we might be moving on to other fences by next week, who knows?
Who knows? But I'm happy. I'm so happy we got this done.
Yep.
It really built our confidence up.
Well, you learned how to do it, and I just learned from you.
High five on the
High
fence.
five on the fence.
Heck that, I'm gonna get a hug.
Oh. We got big hat hugs. If you don't hit your hat, then you ain't hugging.
That's right.